and trap music and, you know, shit like that. Like, you know, like, what the fuck? What? Okay, shit, the shit UGK now was doing was strictly for niggas who sell dope, you know?
Yeah.
Pimp C said it always.
Cocaine in the back of the
ride. Not the people.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You know, always. Yeah, so it's
always. We gotta holler at Master P because we got money to make. Young ass niggas in the game talking about they retired. No, don't talk about it. Talking about dope niggas we died. Talking about retired niggas.
Because you can use the same argument, right? Tim Hardaway is one of the dudes that started the crossover, right? All right, Tim Hardaway, right? So, but Allen took it to the next level. But Allen can't say, I made the crossover what it was. You just revolutionized it. But you didn't start the crossover. You feel me?
No, because I done seen motherfuckers do that shit nigga to the left and right shit for life. What the fuck?
Exactly. So my thing with T.I., so with T.I., because T.I. just wants to be the one that just because you had a title in your album in 2003 don't make you the originator of trap music. Because if you want to talk about trap being as selling dope, that's Ice Cube. That we going way back.
Okay. Yeah, if he gonna say that, well, he's just saying what he one came up with a title for when you rap about doing drugs and living that type of drug dealers. Like you put a title on it. It never was a title at first. You know what I'm saying? Because practically a motherfucker didn't give a fuck. Because practically back then you get in trouble if you talk about it on a song anyway.
Exactly.
So motherfucker didn't give a fuck about it, nigga. In y'all generation, you know, that's when they letting it be okay. You could talk about gangbanging and hoes could talk about selling pussy and sucking dick and motherfuckers eating ass and shit all on the radio. You can do all that shit now.
You know what I'm saying?
You can put what kind of title? I wonder what's your boy name? What's the nigga name? You know the big nigga from what's that? Kevin Gates. I wonder what the fuck title he gonna come up with for the ass. The nigga, I'm the toss the salad. I'm the toss the salad king. Fuck you niggas say beat me eat ass. Y'all say beat me eat ass or talking about eat ass, nigga.
He said that on the freestyle though. That was funny. He said that on the freestyle though. He said, nigga said that. No, matter of fact, I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play the shit. Hold on. I'm gonna play it when he said at the very end, bro. You gonna be like, nah. And I'm gonna be like, yeah, he said that shit. I'm gonna tell you what album.
Yeah, nigga, because I believe it. I believe it.
Hold on, where is it? What's the name of it? Oh, shit. Isla. I put it on Isla. Hold on, here it go. Hold on, here we go. At the end.
Every nigga in the game. Every nigga in the game talking about they eat. What the fuck the world coming to? They's got every nigga in the game talking about they eat booty. You know, eating booty and what other shit that nigga do? Sag his pants and cell phones and get money and all of those bitch ass shit, man. That ain't no real nigga shit that nigga be doing, man. That nigga a bitch, man. I wouldn't tell him that to his face, but he is a bitch. Yeah, that's straight up. You know, I'm gonna say it behind his back. When he come, I ain't gonna say nothing, but when he leave, it's fuck him again. You know how that go.
Yo, hey, look, and when you said it out, the first thing that came to my mind was that right there. And let you know how much I pay attention. I mean, I remember it's like, oh, he said that shit. You just joking.
Who was that talking?
Kevin Gates.
Who was that saying, bro?
Kevin Gates.
Who was that talking?
That was Kevin Gates.
No, that was him talking.
That was him saying that. Yeah, that was him. He was like niggas. What niggas will say when he ain't around. That's what he said. He basically said, "This is what niggas say about me when I'm not around." But he would have been cool if he didn't say the eat booty shit. It would have been better if he didn't say that shit. That's what threw the whole fucking the whole thing out when he said the eat booty. Like he made that the first thing to talk about was eat booty.
Yeah. That's just bro.
All right, so everything we talked about, act like we never talked about it for the last 20 minutes. Let's run through the history and let's give it a proper understanding. Let's do it.
Yeah.
So we live now, so everybody hear what we talking about. So let's go.
Okay, for sure.
All right, so if we really want to say who originated, So if we want to talk about trap, first of all, what people don't know is if we're talking about the word trap, trap is actually a place where you will be selling dope in an actual isolated area. All right. Now, if we want to talk about selling dope as music, that would have to go to who? Ice Cube, right? Dope Man.
Yeah, most definitely. Ice Cube, Dope Man.
Dope Man, yeah.
To the fullest.
Yeah. So, and that was 80, 87, 86, right? Because truthfully speaking, that was 86. Because that was before they got a record deal.
Yeah, for sure. Right, 1986.
Yeah, so
go down to 10 G's for a key and all that shit that niggas talk about in the future and shit. That man was talking about that shit then, 10 G's for a key, and the bass pipe come free, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just real. You know, real as we get it. I don't know how a motherfucker in the future gonna take something from UGK. Talk about something. Selling dope and young-ass niggas in the game talking about they retired and shit, man. Like nigga, this hustle shit forever. Every time you drop the beat, it was dedicated to niggas who was selling dope, man, and living that motherfucking life. So, how motherfuckers gonna come up and say you done originated and you done did something and did this, and you done took ideas in your motherfucking life. You took that from somebody, a pioneer to be exact.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And then you can put a title on top of it and call it some shit and have motherfuckers salute you instead of the pioneer, man. That's the same shit Cool Herb, man, speaking on right now over in New York. Motherfuckers don't want to salute the originator when you should, no matter how big you are in the game, man. You still got to salute the people who first did it and don't take the shit from them.
Right. And for the record, we gonna pull the dates up because we don't want to make up shit. So Too Hard to Swallow was Pocket Full of Stones, and it said recorded in 91 and released in 92, November the 10th, 1992 to be exact. And that junk, I got a pocket full of stones, and that's it. And that's dope music. That's trap music if you want to be technical. So, and then before that, you got Cube. So anywhere in between, if you want to say Cube just was saying it just to be saying it, okay, cool. Pimp C was doing it way before that. So how we playing this game? Like, are we talking about the word? Because even the word Ghetto Mafia said that in 90, 93, 92. The word trap. So even if you're going to talk about the word, you still got to get at the Ghetto Mafia, Nino and Wicked. You got to give it to him.
Man, I go to jail too much. Let's be technical, man. Don't be hollering that trap shit blind. I mean, period. I get to think of a motherfucker trying to get me back incarcerated and shit, man. So I don't know where that shit came about anyway to be some type of real nigga shit to be.
Look, and then look, and on the real, and look,
you got me trapped, man.
And then look, yeah, because that's what they say. Because that's what they say. When you sell dope, it puts you in a trap. So it's a cool way of saying it, but we always call the whole track, the dope track, anything where there's illegal trafficking going on, it was always called the track, not the trap. Because I ain't never heard of a whole trap. I heard of a whole track.
Well, you know, like the track meaning saying that you standing outside blocks, that's a track. Yeah. Just like a hoe might be on that same track, and that's a whole track for her, but it's a dope track for you. See, you got certain blocks and certain blades around the world. That's a whole track and a dope track. It's a whole track / dope track. You can go up there and get you some pussy, and you can go up there and get you some dope. It's both of them, man. You got certain spots that just a whole track, and then you got certain spots that just a dope track. You still got that, but they just turned houses to that. Because see, first, like I said, Atlanta is good with putting titles on shit. At first, it was just called a dope fucking house.
Yeah, dope house.
You at the dope house. Yeah, you at the dope house. You know what I'm saying? That's just it. That's just it. This is a motherfucking dope house. That's what it is. Exactly. Motherfucker just put that shit on it. Trap house. Because if you look at it, think about it. If you inside of that motherfucking house and the police got it surrounded, your ass is trapped. Exactly. So yeah, they right. If you pushing dope out the inside of the house, they might as well call it a trap house. Because you're right. You're trapped. Yeah. Ain't no way you can get out that motherfucker when they come surround that motherfucker. You can't disappear. You know what I'm talking about? So that's real, you know. But like I said, like I said, I still don't like the idea of it because I'm not gonna be in no motherfucking house trap. I take my chances on the track, like Memphis used to call it, baby. Back in the game, we be out on the track where a nigga can run, goddamn it.
Yeah.
Where a nigga can use his
you can run, you
down.
could throw your dope and get away.
Yeah, you ain't trapped if you're outside, but you trapped if you're inside, you know?
Right.
Yeah, you ain't trapped outside, so you're on the track if you're outside. And you trapped if you're in it, if you're in the inside of the house. That's real. You know, I feel them on that stupid shit. You know what I'm talking about? I feel them on that. I give them a pat on the back for that stupid
because look, you put yourself in a house like where niggas could come raid you.
Want a motherfucker to, I'm talking about literally want a motherfucker to be proud to be inside of a house trapped. You feel me? and want them to publicize that stupid ass shit to be trapped in a motherfucking house to be indicted, man. You know what I'm saying? To get a motherfucking secret indictment, you know, your muck ass, you sitting in this motherfucking house trapped like a damn fool, don't see what the fuck finna surround your ass on the outside. That's a real smart, clever thing to do, you know.
Exactly.
To get the whole world to do, you feel me? But not me, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm part of the Memphis original niggas, man, and we don't do what the fuck we hear no other motherfucker say. No way. You know what I'm talking about, you know. Like grandmama always told us, man, if every motherfucker start heading toward the bridge and jumping their monkey ass off, if you gonna do that monkey see monkey do shit, no, not me. I don't give a fuck about what the rest of this world talk about or what they doing, man. They can keep doing faggot shit and they can keep on saying faggot ass shit and they can live their faggot ass life all the way out. You know what I'm talking about? And they can argue and fight and kill one another about that faggot ass shit. I think they need to hear it this fuck up. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck they waiting on? You know what I'm saying? A motherfucker need to push the button and make they motherfucking, they Chucky dog mind up ass go faster and start murdering each other quicker because they doing this shit too slow, man. They need to be like Joe Clark said, man, do that shit expeditiously. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Kill each other.
For real. So, yeah,
do the shit expeditiously. Yeah, tell them Joe Clark made that word up, goddammit. Now fight over that. Fight over that word. Goddammit, you gonna fight over trap.
Yeah.
And who made up the word trap, man? I don't even like that motherfucking word y'all arguing about, my nigga. That word, goddammit, me, it should mean like boo, get scared, goddammit. That motherfucker should sound like the word boo. When a motherfucker call a boo, you supposed to let that get scared. So you don't let no bitch call you boo, nigga. Don't let no motherfucker holler crap around you. Supposed to start looking both ways, goddammit. Like MC8 was when he hollered one time on Mr. Society. He the only motherfucker was looking both ways. So he screamed one time. You heard me?
Yeah, one time.
He got on down.
Yeah.
Man, you motherfucker gonna sit up in the trap, you ain't gonna be able to get on down because you ain't gonna see one time in that trap, dumbass people.
Nah.
You ain't gonna see them.
So let's get into
trap your dumb ass.
So let's get into this crunk shit and this whole.
Yeah, let's figure just say fuck trap. That you know what? That should have been the name of the live going live right there, people. Fuck trap. Fuck the word trap.
I'll change the title. I wanted to be clear because they arguing about this shit, and I'm like, what are they arguing about trap music for? The title, like, nigga, if you want to play the word, the title word, that shit belong to Ghetto Mafia. If you want to play the title word, the word, you know what I'm saying, it belong to Ghetto Mafia. But let's go back. That's what I be telling you. Let's go back and do the research.
Arguing with a motherfucker that can't even beat him rapping anyway, man. T.I., man, Gucci ain't even on no level to even be comparing himself in an argument with T.I. I don't even see why T.I. would even stoop to even, man, I could never even listen to dude. Dude would just be talking to his motherfucking dumb ass self, man. What the fuck would you be talking to dude about anything? Whatever he said, he control or he run, let him say it because he retarded as fuck, man. Like Jesus says, look at this dude's face, man. How can you take a nigga serious, man, with a fucking ice cream cone on his fucking face, man? I don't take no nigga serious like that, man. I'm not feeding into no clown ass nigga, man, or no clown ass shit, man. You know they clown shit right there.
You know they say he a clone, but the nigga look totally. You say the new Gucci man, right? You say what he look like? That nigga small like you, bro. That nigga's just as frail as you, bro. That nigga face his shit different and everything.
Fucking joker. Man, anybody would take Gucci serious, bro. Dude is a real joker. When you look at his face, you can't see shit but the Joker. So why the fuck you taking him serious? You're supposed to laugh. Before you look at him, you supposed to just laugh like fuck, man. Just laugh. For real. This nigga's a clown. He a joke. Fuck you. Who take him serious? Man, you can't take no nigga like that serious, man. That nigga's weird, man. For real. Now, whatever he arguing about, man, let that nigga argue. You know? But that further is them talking about that dope shit and who started that dope shit. Man, I gotta ride with Pimp C, man, because, like I said, I've been hearing them do that shit and say that shit, man, and all through his albums. When he first come out, he talking about, man, he got a job for the city, man. He's shoveling snow and shit. You know what I'm talking about? For real. Got a pharmacy, ho. You know what I'm saying?
And talk about pimping and selling dope.
Yeah, that's dead serious, you know. Having his horn, the best thing going. Fuck you, man. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, that's Pimp C life.
And Ball and G were talking about this shit in that era, in the early 90s.
I can say that's the birth of trap music. You know that? I can say that's the birth of trap music. And I can say one thing, you know, the line of culture, man, looked at people like UGK, man, and gave them props, man, and really admired their music. It inspired a lot of people and triggered a lot of motherfuckers to hit that studio, and a lot of motherfuckers probably just ain't saying it. But I could feel that because I could see that in the way they zone in that around in Atlanta. Like Pimp said, you know, Atlanta ain't always look like that. And a motherfucker who don't know no better just don't know no better. Man, it ain't always look like that. It ain't always look like all that down south shit like it looking at. You know, that motherfucker used to look like all type of shit. But, you know, like I say, it looked like whatever was hot in the world. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
Yeah. You know, the North niggas was hot and the East Coast niggas was hot. That motherfucker looked like the East Coast. You know?
Yeah.
You know, it was just like that, man. And then, you know, I don't, you know, bash no nigga on no shit like that. Because if you want to get your shit together, you're supposed to zone out what's, you know, really hot or, you know, or what's, you know, in there. You know, so it's all good. But like I said, all that running off like trying to make like you the creator and you the motherfucking originator, man, that ain't no hard shit. You the perpetrator of any motherfucking thing. You know, if that old school word still means something, motherfucker, you perpetrate.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, that ain't real. You know, that ain't no real shit right there. And you know, but it's to each his own, man, to how them niggas do it, Hug. You know, because them niggas gonna kill each other over something any motherfucker way, man. And that ain't even no motherfucker thing to be arguing over. Some shit, man, that inspired both you motherfuckers will give it to the person who inspired you. Fuck y'all arguing with each other, fuck.
Yeah.
Right. Now everybody knows.
You know, a Pimp had something to say about it. You know, you'd be like, man, Tip, I told y'all niggas, man, y'all gotta quit talking about that bullshit, cause y'all know I'm the one that been saying this shit since the 90s, early 90s at that. And nigga, I got tape. Nigga pull out his book, right? Nigga, I got tapes from '89 when niggas didn't know I was still rapping. Nigga, I been on this dope shit. He'll go back 3 years early on your ass, like damn, you know. Y'all nigga was in high school and telling niggas straight like that. Nigga, I was in middle school talking about, you know what I mean?
And I wasn't even a UGK fan like that, you know what I'm talking about? You know, I wasn't a fan of them like that, man. I was, you know, my duo, I'm a home team nigga. I'm with 8 Ball and MJ motherfucking G, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm that duo. I'm with, you know, that crew there. But, you know, still have to take the head off the Pimp now because they knocked their door down, man, being them underground kings like they were. And that shit that they talk, man, that you know, that Port Arthur life, man, that's dope life over there, man.
And my guy Hebrew just said in the chat, it started on the West. We just said, yeah, dope, man. We get that, but who else?
Oh yeah. And then, you know, they had some people over there in the West Coast too that just didn't have that mainstream, you know, effect. And shit, they were talking about that Pusha like too now, you know what I'm saying? You know, they was on that shit too. You know, some of, you know, E40 shit when he first come out, you know, that federal shit, man, was on some other shit. You know, they going federal, you know, I'm just probably not for a lot of people mind, man, be going live. But man, you know, like, you know, like I said, man, you know, you got motherfuckers, man, who just woke up and started liking this shit, man, when Soulja Boy come out rapping. You know, you got people in this world like that. They ain't the people who like it. It's just, I like it because that's a beautiful art. They ain't like it. They like it probably because somebody else like it. Or they like it because they friend got into the business. They don't like it for that real reason to do no exploring and to try to see, you know, where things come from. See, they'll know that ain't no argument to even listen to. See, I come from the old school, and I know the people who, I know the songs, man. They was here. What the fuck? They ain't gone nowhere. They still here in case motherfuckers don't, believe. Man, you ain't gotta listen to that bullshit, man. You know, goddamn well, ain't no motherfucker who come out of no future with no motherfucking microphone invented talking about nothing, goddamn it, that is to be talked about in this motherfucking world.
Right.
They ain't the motherfucking original, not the motherfuckers who just came out last night. Man, hell no. Now, who the fuck are you sitting there believing that stupid ass shit or listening to them two new motherfuckers? And this motherfucking game damn near got 30 years over you. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
Like, is you really fucking serious? Man, come on, man. And
they talking about this shit again. It's like they had this discussion before. That's the funny thing about it. They talked about it before he went to jail. And he came home, so Gucci just bust out, I'm still the originator of trap. And I'm like, wait a minute, they have this discussion again. Then T.I. responded and said, for motherfuckers who can't read and comprehend. And I'm like, he just get cocky, talking about shit again. And I said, well, then I did a video about it on my old channel because I ain't got my old channel no more. So I'm like, well, let me address this shit properly because I never remember. Like, it went over my head like, damn, Dope Man and Pimp C. Because I was just saying, like, I remember Ball and G talking about, they was talking about the people work for me because I keep good stuff and the pics, they never pay the tricks enough. So I remember shit like that. So they was talking about selling dope, robbing and shit like that. So my thing is trap. If you want to talk about the word, they don't even own that. That shit belong to Ghetto Mafia. The word trap.
Now I'm thinking like the reason why they saying, like you saying they having this confrontation about, which one started the trap music.
Yeah, trap music. Okay, yeah, that's dope.
They can have an argument over who started the motherfucking word. They can have a motherfucking argument over who started the word. They can't have no damn argument over who started that form of motherfucking music, man. Right. That inspired and motivated dope dealers to go sell dope. You a motherfucking lie. I'd have been in too many motherfucking ghettos around this motherfucking country, and some motherfuckers sitting out listening to Pimp C damn motherfucking whole tape, backwards and forward, nigga. Oh, the goddamn nigga didn't even have CDs in their car. Nigga turn the tape over and over and sitting on the track, nigga, pumping work, nigga.
Cocaine in the back of the ride. I remember all that shit. Yeah, I remember that cocaine in the back of the ride.
That was their motivation. That was their motivation. The same shit that Jeezy be saying, I'm finna give y'all hustlers this motivation. See, that's what the fuck Pimp C was to him. So how the fuck could he say he the one who started that music? He could never say that. He could say, I gave it a title. But Pimp C was the one who was there with that man, he got to be the one, man. Come on, if him and Bun B don't get that, who else the fuck get that? Man, we got to be bullshit. And Bun ain't even got to speak up on his behalf. Any motherfucking real legends that know real legendary fans, they know that. It ain't an argument.
Nah,
they already know that. When they were sitting in their motherfucking neighborhood and they were selling drugs and shit, what motherfucking music, when that group came out with their motherfucking album, to be banging they shit and selling no dope. Yeah. For real.
And then they be like Kilo G, and I'd be like, bro, last time I checked, a lot of them niggas was not even before Pimp C. And when they was rapping, they wasn't on no dope boy shit till late, like mid-90s and shit. And let's be real, a lot of niggas from Atlanta. Look, a lot of niggas from Atlanta.
They'll mimic themselves behind them. You must ain't listening.
Yeah, for sure.
They pattern themselves behind them, and them were my boys.
Yeah. So what it is that
they pattern themselves behind them. You had to. Them niggas was a group they was a motherfucking powerful force, and look at what they named themselves, the underground motherfucking kings. Yeah. And they did big numbers underground without videos and shit, nigga. And that's what they talk about.
The only niggas I know that went gold without a video. Without a video, and they didn't even put out a single. They didn't have a single. The radio took they took their shit and made radio singles and put them on the damn radio on purpose. They didn't have a single they put on the radio. Put the shit out, niggas bought.
Man, my boy damn went hard. Man, and that showed you why Indo and the Blood went they made it to the top to meet Luke, nigga, because they gave it hard, nigga. They put their hard in this shit just like Pepper Bond had. They showed, nigga, that's what groups supposed to do, like Ball and G, nigga. Like you couldn't, ain't nowhere in the world you couldn't say the next group that come up out of Memphis, Tennessee that was looked at like MJ, looked at MJG and A-Ball, Endo G and Lil Blunt.
Yeah.
And you know it, I was with them, my boys. I took my hat off to them all motherfucking day and night long. I've seen them niggas try, but you know goddamn well they'll never disrespect the pioneers before them and the people that inspired them and motivated them. See, cause that ain't shit that's supposed to come out your dumb ass mouth.
Right.
Man, them niggas over there, man, they some cocky motherfuckers though, for real, yeah. I promise them niggas cocky in the motherfucker. They gotta be. They gotta be on some other shit, man. Because ain't nothing to make. Cause I'm gonna tell you something. Let me say this here, and I hope motherfuckers can hear me real clear on this live shit. Cause I don't even go live. I don't even talk and play around with this shit because I feel you gotta be real and you got to know what the fuck you talking about. When I heard Ice-T, they paid homage for Ice-T with that motherfucking early in the morning, police at my door. Fresh Adidas squeaking across the bathroom floor. But he took his head off to the guy who inspired him. What the guy named from? I think he's from Philly, huh? The guy who inspired Ice-T to do that song.
I forgot his name.
The dude
he was the
like
original of that gangster shit. Yeah, I forgot his name.
Thank you. He the one that inspired him. Ice-T. He inspired Ice-T so much. Ice-T did the song, but since they trying to pay homage to Ice-T, Ice-T turned around and paid homage to him because that's the right thing to do. Not sit there and take the man's shit because a lot of people didn't know he had some shit like that. You feel me?
Right.
You can't do that. You can't do no shit like that. Fuck you gonna take? Man, that's just like a motherfucker saying, I'm the first motherfucker to drink water. Man, come on, man. You ain't making no fucking sense. How the fuck you the first thing to talk about some shit that's been in this goddamn world?
Hey, you can only take credit for take credit for saying I'm the first company to put it in a water bottle and sell it. You can say that. But you're not the first person to go to the fucking mountains and put it in a fucking can and say, I got water and I made it. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy motherfucker. And they having a real argument over that crazy shit, man. That's crazy as fuck, man. Them niggas ain't make up no damn trap.
Them niggas ain't make up no. Them niggas was slick. And since we live, let's be real. What was Atlanta in the 90s? What was they doing in the 90s? They were too busy doing bass music like Miami. Let's call it what it is. Since we want to go there, let's go there.
Come on, Pimp C even said, man, you watch their culture change. They even know that they self. You know what's funny? You know something? No matter what a person get through fucking talking, they still know who they are. They know what's up. They know how they city looked and shit, you know? They know how that shit was, you know? It ain't nothing new we telling them. That's why they ain't none of them say shit about what Pimp C said. Because he was telling the truth. How can you argue against the truth?
You know what the radio dude said? Right. He said, some of your fans was sad about what you said. You hurt their feelings. I was like, motherfuckers didn't say no rappers wanted to fight. No rappers go kick his ass. Jesus didn't have shit to say. Nobody had anything to say because when a nigga right, he right. It is what it is.
He right. Yeah, you know he right, you know. And see, this is to say this. That ain't saying just because they had the city like that, like, you know, they city didn't still have them real motherfuckers. Because, see, I'm going to paint this picture for you. You know, you had it like that, like when Naughty by Nature come out with that little shit like that. You had people in and out. You had certain people, like, trying to bite that little, you know, that little gimmick. You know what I'm talking about? They were just trying to do that. It still didn't stop people. It didn't stop. See, I'm going to tell you something. Just hold up, little bro. But you still didn't stop people like Al Capone and Gangsta Pat. People that were still like, nigga, we ain't gonna turn to that, nigga. We gonna be talking about, you know, this shit that how we see Memphis. We ain't gonna pretend like this is up north. We ain't gonna pretend like this somewhere else. See, that's what happened, and that's what Pimp C was really stating about Atlanta. Like they get culture, like whatever be hot or whatever. That's how they change. Like, you know, the most part of the city will change like that. That's how he was saying it. He wasn't saying like the whole place was like that. Because you can't, you know, everybody ain't gonna be on that shit. Like, I fail to even believe that, you know, a lot of niggas on that weird ass shit, like, you know, a lot of people be saying that's going on around there. I ain't gonna think like, you know, a lot of them niggas, because, man, you gotta have respect for a lot of them niggas, man. You know, that's real. And you could tell they real. You know, you can tell Jeezy real. You can tell Tip real. Only dude I see, man, that's kind of be on some ill, foul ass, weird ass shit is that dude that's going against the grain. Like, man, what's wrong with that dude, man? Like, man, come on, man, you know. It ain't even because Tip could beat them rapping, man, whether I say I give it to Tip, because I say Tip controlled it, because, you know, Pimp C was locked up. Bun was having a motherfucking marvelous time featuring with everybody in the world, being a big motherfucking asset to the motherfucking world of hip-hop, while his Soldier Boy was locked down. He was holding it all the way down, featuring on everybody's shit, kicking ass and taking names, and a motherfucker can't lie and say he wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He was doing his thing, but Jeezy, you got Jeezy, and man, T.I., man, they came in with T.I. first, because then Jeezy, man, they came in, man, they kept it, man, they kept it, you know, that motivation for the hustlers, man. They kept it going. Now you got to give them a credit for that. Now you got to. Now if you don't do that, you ain't doing it right still. But to say like, man, you know, I'm a fan of rap. You know, not just a rapper. I'm not just a rapper. I'm a fan of this shit. You know, I'm talking about first. I'm a fan of this shit first. So I can't sit there and say that. I mean, being a fan and say, well, damn, T.I., man, I love your songs like a motherfucker, nigga. But goddamn, Tip, man, I'm gonna have to say you made it up. No, I ain't gonna be able to say that, Tip, because man, I heard Q do it, and then, man, you know, I enjoyed UGK them do it, man, so much. Damn, now every song I heard them mentioning it. You know what I'm talking about? So. And that's how they music was, because I every time I hear a Pimp C beat, that's what my mind be like, man, take it to the streets. Like, cause that's how his music is, man. It's like you take the beat going down.
Niggas is doing that. They doing that style now, and they make it like they came up with it.
Going down, nigga, in a major big way, nigga, and they finna do it big. So that's just real, you know. So for the argument, I wish the fans, man, just realize, like, man, you know, both of them niggas, you know, Gucci got his fans, he got his crowd. You know, by me thinking, you know, whatever I think about the man ain't gonna stop the man from making millions of dollars or being successful, man, or being what the fuck he wanna be, because that's just my opinion. You know, like him and Tip, man, there's no comparison, man. No, Tip, a real motherfucking lyricist, man, a real MC, man. At the end of the motherfucking day, man, I'm talking about an MC that'll be here like classical MC. And until you can, you know, leave that type of mark and foundation, that type of boundary, man, you know, you just in the way, or you just in the game. And it's cool to be in the game and be in the way, man, because you get paid still. But it's a big difference, man. And, you know, a motherfucker that's going to see, you know, the finish line, man. Then a guy that's just right there, man, he just, you know, having fun with it, man. You know, come on, man, this shit going to play out in the long run, man. Because how long can you play yourself, man? Man, like, you know how to do some shit really good and having arguments about this shit, man. Really, when you in this shit by accident or some shit, man. Fuck wrong with these clowns, man. Niggas in this shit by accident. I ain't never know this many motherfucking dumb motherfuckers who dropped out the third motherfucking grade because they have a microphone with them anyway.
Hey, but look, hey, hold on. Let me clear what you said. Let me clear what you said. Now, for what they said, Gucci graduated with a 3.0 GPA. He turned down his scholarship and didn't go to college.
Well, I would ask him what school that motherfucker, what street was the school on? Sesame Street, some motherfucker? What street that motherfucker was on? Man, man, tell him, man,
I mean, and listen, you know, say, look, hey, a motherfucker, listen.
Ask him, hey, bro, hold up, ask him, how many special ed students you know that didn't graduate? How many special ed motherfucking students you know that don't got a diploma and that big smiling ass face on it? With the cabin, yeah, I don't know.
Look, hey, but look, I'm gonna give Gucci his props because, like, around the time, listen, hold on, listen, you know, it meant a lot for me to say, because, you know, I don't give anybody their props. Gucci gotten better when he got with Drama, and then he got kind of bored, like, he got kind of boring, like, his style got kind of dry. So he was getting better. I don't know if somebody was helping him, but like right now, he's not bad at all. He's actually good. And, you know, I don't know if you've seen him, the man healthy.
Yeah, bro.
You know, well, everybody say
you hear a nigga song, bro. Every time when you hear a grown ass nigga song, bro, and he start the sentence off with a motherfucking adjective, bro, I don't want to hear you talk to me about this nigga no motherfucking lyrics. Nothing.
No, I ain't never saying he was a lyricist. Now, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. No. I'm not saying he's a lyricist. No, I'm not saying that.
You know
I can't never say that about you.
When did people started taking Weird Al Yankovic serious? When did they take him serious? Never. He just was the dude who he copied Michael Jackson's songs. The motherfucker got a few laughs when we let his monkey ass go on roll for the rest of the year. His ass do that shit, and his ass will laugh about a good 3 weeks. 3 weeks we done enjoyed that monkey ass shit with this monkey ass nigga, and it was the rap. Then nobody have no problem with telling him bye, get the fuck. We'll see you the next time Mike come out with another hit. We'll see your goofy ass then, bro. Until then, we don't want to see your ass on a commercial. We don't want to see your ass on a billboard. We don't want to even hear about your ass going to jail, nigga. We didn't give a fuck. So how in the fuck we come? That's my motherfucking question again. How in the fuck these dumbass niggas in the way bad making motherfuckers? I'm talking about making real life political statements and being involved with shit, man. I'm like, for real? Man, these niggas used to be the fans of hip hop. Now these niggas is in the game and damn near the head of hip hop.
I'm gonna tell you what happened, bro. Right. I told you what happened when I first saw that dude make a beat on the computer. I said, man, that shit gonna change the game because it's gonna make it easy. Remember I said, I don't know if you remember me saying that. I just graduated. And I saw that, what was that nigga name that make that beat, to make them beats for you? And I said, man, this shit gonna make the shit wide open because right now, remember I said I would download CDs and shit. And I said, well, niggas ain't gonna be buying shit eventually. And that's where we at. And I said, well, niggas gonna be making beats. I said, well, niggas gonna be flooding the game because it's gonna be easy ways to just get this shit. And remember the Soulja Boy, the you shit came out. And niggas say he used Fruity Loops.
It made it easy. It made it easy for niggas to want to hang their motherfucking self when their career be over. Because if your game ain't up to par, like J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, and like, you know, I admire Jay-Z coming out with his thing. And like I said, Tip, G.I., Tip, Jeezy, you know what I'm saying? The list go on. The good niggas, if I'm not naming y'all cats, man, trust me. I'm just talking fast and thinking fast, bro. Bro got me out of nowhere, man. This line shit, I don't do it. But man, I'm not leaving y'all niggas because y'all the ones gonna keep it going, and y'all the ones gonna make them same niggas who think that that's on that cocky ass shit, they gonna really thinking about hurting themselves when the world tell them bye forever. Because ignorance don't overrule intelligence, never. So the meaning of that nigga just having fun for right now, man. Hey, look, and y'all intelligent people, don't waste your time arguing, man, about no stupid ass, ignorant ass shit, man. Don't kill yourself over that. Let them kill themselves later on. Because the light ain't gonna be on ignorant ass people forever. It can't be. That's not right. You know, you can't put no wrong and right. Remember that now.
Well, me and my brother are gonna agree on that because I told them whoever control the game. Look, me and my brother are gonna agree on that because I'm gonna tell you one reason why. As long as the motherfuckers control the game, if they want the shit to be ignorant, it's gonna stay that way. If they want people to be smart, they're gonna make people smart. That's why I'm gonna ask you a question. Yeah, what you think? I'm gonna ask you a question. What do you think about Onyx? What did you think about them as lyricists? What do you think? What did you think about Onyx as a rap group?
Onyx?
Yeah, Fredro and Sticky.
Onyx was. You know what Onyx Man was? Onyx Man was more like crowd pleasers to me. They were like dirty friends.
But the Sticky nigga like can rap though, right?
A motherfucking crowd pleaser.
That Sticky nigga can rap.
Don't get it wrong. Now that's what I did. They lyrical as fuck, but you know, I'm just thinking about you know what made when you asked me that, I went back and flashed back to Cool Mode D and on the back of his album, couple nigga on that. How You Like Me Now? He had a motherfucking rap report card. How you put people on game? He was giving everybody grades, nigga.
But check this out. Check this out though. But peep game. You know about that rapper that's from New York that's talking about he the king of New York, the 6ix9ine nigga? You heard about him?
Nah.
Okay, yeah, you out the loop. You out the loop. So people have compared this dude to Onyx. And I was like, that's disrespectful because Onyx can really rap. Them niggas is really like rap, like Fredro can rap. The Sticky nigga can rap.
Hey, but hold up. But hold on, little brother. Now, you know, I have to really pick on him now. You know, and 6ix9ine, my bad, bro. I don't even know you, but that's kind of a very fucking insult for you to call yourself the king of New York, and they comparing you to Honest. Honest so far to have the fucking list.
Yeah, you put it together.
Hard hitters, nigga, on my motherfucking hit list, nigga. Nigga, I got some hitters for you, nigga. Nigga, you need to be telling. Hey, listen here. Check this out. What you say his name is? 6ix9ine? 6ix9ine. This is what you do, my nigga. If any of your people get wind of this live shit, bruh, you need to tell whoever comparing you to Onyx, man, that they are disrespecting that pedestal that you on yourself. Nigga, you put yourself on a high pedestal saying the king of New York, nigga. Nigga, you got to get past Nas, you got to get past Rakim, you got to get past Jay-Z, nigga, you got to get past Jada Kiss, nigga, you got to get past Ja Rule. Nigga, you hollering Onyx? Never had no
nigga, Ja Rule was actually dope. That nigga can really rap, though.
You feel what I'm saying? Actually can rap. Yeah, this nigga actually going for his. Nigga, you got Biggie? Shit, nigga, what the fuck? What the fuck this nigga? Nigga, you got Slick Rick, nigga, the king of stories.
Well, you know, he's from London, so, but do
nigga,
that count?
You scream you the king and they compare you to Onyx, nigga. Please.
Well, you know, Slick Rick from London, do that
count? You better step his shit up and be all in the king of the good.
Yeah, yeah, well, you know, Slick Rick from London, do that count? He got robbed in New York, so that make him from New York.
But it has to count because he represented New York. He didn't represent London. Okay. He was representing New York, him and Dana Dang. So we ain't gonna forget Dana Dang either now. You know what I'm talking about? You know, man, you know something? And then I was listening back to Run DMC now, man. That nigga was so goddamn nice, made me see why I fell in love with him as a child. I was like, man, damn, them niggas was so goddamn hard. Just looking at the energy in them, you know what I'm talking about? And just looking at it. Like, man, come on, dude, you hollering Onyx. Man, damn. Man, they compare
that's what Charlamagne said, you know. That's like a diss though to me when you think about it. It's kind of like he slapped him in the face with that one. Like, nigga, you ain't compare him to fucking G-Rap at least, or Rakim, or none of these niggas. Like you ain't even get compared.
Yeah, because if you ask me, I think Mr. came out of nowhere and kind of took a little Onyx and a little Busta Rhymes and came with his own unique little shit. You know?
Right.
It's like he kind of reminded me of them.
Well, don't forget about Tim. You know, I've been saying Tim Smooth because I don't want. Yeah, don't mislead my audience. I did say Tim Smooth was responsible for Mystical now. I did put him on game.
Oh yeah. You know, yeah. They were best friends in the game, so a lot of you know that goes homage. And then you know I still pay homage to Tim and a lot of things I write, man, because he inspired me, gave me a lot of inspiration and a lot of motivation and a lot of, you know, a lot of good heads up on us. And so you don't forget shit like that, you know. And then at the same time, I shared some right back with my brother Tim, man, up and down the highway, you know, with Tim, man, you know, like, you know, going back and forth, man, you know, with just the love of the game. That's all it is. Just the love of the game. Freestyling all day, all night long, just keeping you sharp on the game and just quizzing each other. You know, we'll just break out and rap some old songs, man. And we be like, man, that was dope. You know, I'm talking about, nigga, this is like Rakim. We thinking about the stuff this dude said when we were young, and it's like pertaining into the world right now. Like, that's just being lyrical and the wordplay. Ain't no wordplay no more. It is like the art gone. Like Stoppy said, I was looking at his interview, he said, man, who stole the soul? For real?
Your phone doing the you can
just go in that motherfucker dig off a motherfucking Hennessy, snorting heroin. You can been hit about 4-5 crack rocks and just go in the goddamn studio and just talk about any goddamn thing, start blurring out shit, start mumbling and shit, start stuttering and shit. And that's a soul. And then not only do your dumb ass feel that is straight, your dumb drunk ass friends and your half cocked ass girlfriends with you, they telling you that's good. Man, that shit crazy as fuck, man. Like, for real. Like, And what I'm looking for, and I'm listening for, is the soul. I'm listening for that kiss, that shit that make me say, man, that people, man, know how I feel, man, know how we living, or know what's going on. Man, I don't understand what the fuck you niggas talking about, man. Everybody in the motherfucking world ain't got 50 motherfucking chains on their listen to what the fuck you talking about.
Right.
Man, ain't no soul in it no more, man. Ain't no soul, man. Nobody give a fuck about your $400,000 car, nigga. Your whole fucking song is about a fucking car, nigga. For real,
nigga. What Chuck D say?
For real, nigga.
It lets you know it hits your heart because you know you got soul.
I'm seeing it, people eyes around the world. Man, come on, man. It ain't no soul no more, man. Ain't no soul. Ain't nobody putting no mind and thought to it no more. But I'm saying the ones who are in control of it. Because, you know, like I said, you see the ones who putting their heart still in it. Like Weezy, you know, I forgot my boy, man. Damn, Weezy, can't forget you, nigga, never in life. Drake, you know what I'm talking about? I ain't a fan of dude, but man, when I hear his music, I be like, man, how the fuck can you hate a nigga that's making music, man, that's touching people, man? You can see it in the people's face. So I can't deny him, no matter how much I do not like the guy. You know, because we ain't cut from that same cloth don't mean fuck, dude. Music is A1, A+. See, his music and him are two different people. Right. You know, when people get, you know, used to that, like Game, you know, like all the beefs and shit Game being, I be like, man, I wish dude still had a lot of beef.
He stopped. Hey, look, you just brought the nigga up.
Okay.
Hey, look, you brought the nigga up.
Music cold as fuck,
look, man. You brought the nigga up. The nigga beefing with 6ix9ine now. See, I gotta put you on game. I gotta put you on game because everybody fucking with dude though.
And dude got some positive shit going on. Dude, I'm talking about dude got some positive shit. Man, dude is a bright, strong motherfucking man, for real.
See, I gotta put you. I got
talk, man, and really just handle this stuff. This nigga got a good mind. He just be ready to go in and beat niggas' ass all day.
But look, let me get you up on 6ix9ine so you know why Game at him, right? All right, so the 6ix9ine nigga blood, right?
Oh yeah.
I hear blood. He claimed that he want niggas to test his gangster, and you know he rap about gangster shit. So he from New York. He a little young dude, like 21 or whatever. Now what happened is niggas got word that he went to jail as a juvenile for like sexual assault of a minor because he had some little viral video, like a 30-second little Vine video, where he was suplexing the girl. And it was inappropriate because the girl was underage. So he went to jail as a juvenile for that. People found out about it, so they've been kind of writing him off, especially being that he be talking that almost I ain't got to check in because what happened was he had a show in California, he had a show in Texas, and he said he wasn't checking in. So people got word that he wasn't checking in, but they canceled the show. They canceled the show in California. He come to California, in LA, for the matter of fact, All-Star Weekend, as a matter of fact. So you got different people, you know, Snoop Dogg, homeboys from Long Beach, they looking for him in LA, but they didn't say shit. They just popped up looking for him. So what it was, he was pretty much, this is the technical sense, he wasn't in the popular spots. He was nowhere out and about in the hood or none of that. But he claimed he wasn't checking in and he gonna come through anyway. He didn't have to do a show, but he wasn't showing up. So he went to Texas, and the niggas, there was some Mexican dudes in Texas say they were gonna get up with him, and they didn't get up with him. But guess who shut this nigga down? And this is gonna fuck you up. Jay Prince had a birthday party, right?
Oh.
Jay Prince. I think, if I'm correct, I think it had Jay Prince had a birthday party. I believe it's a birthday party. I'm paraphrasing, I don't really remember. But whatever Jay Prince had going on, I think it was South by Southwest. It's an event in Texas. So Jay Prince's son, Jazz Prince, is involved with it. Jay Prince Jr., matter of fact, not Jazz, Jay Prince Jr. So 6ix9ine had the show, and he wasn't there. And Jay Prince Jr. got on stage. Where's 6ix9ine at? Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. So next thing you know, they go out and get on Instagram. They on the street, like, walking around like 50 dead Rap A Lot Mafia niggas. Yeah. What's up, 6ix9ine? You ain't want to get your back in money? What happened to you, man? Why you come to your show? You know what I'm saying? And the nigga didn't show up. So he go to the Breakfast Club and he get his first interview on the Breakfast Club. It's like a whole hour. He talking all type of cash shit like, oh, I ain't had no show and they canceled the show. I did get my bread and I'm still not checking in. All this old tough talking. And I'm like, nigga, when they called your name to the stage, you didn't show up. That show wasn't canceled. You just didn't do shit. He was like, oh, well, since niggas on stage, we don't supposed to be dumb. I'm like, nah, nigga, you the one sitting there talking about test your gangster and you hard as fuck. You feel me? That's what he said.
That's what it, so. Oh, so you like? Nah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
this
like he ain't running around talking. He running around acting like he big and bad, talking about testing my gangster. So, nigga asked you to come on the stage. You supposed to come on the stage. It wouldn't matter. Talking about I be rolling around with 3-4 niggas. Like, no, that's bullshit. Get you some more niggas and then tough your ass up and let niggas test your gangster because that's what you said. That's what you go by. That's your code.
But you know something? You know something about what you said that was the key word, and a lot of people need to pay attention to.
What?
When you said that he was 21, see, he young.
Yeah.
Because I'm talking about for real. Only a young person got to find out one day that you're not the toughest motherfucker in the world.
Yeah.
You're going to run across a lot of shit once you start speaking shit like that.
Oh yeah. Look, I spoke too fast, bro. I spoke too fast. Hold on. I spoke too fast. Before they left LA, they was at the airport. They got to fighting with some niggas, a rap group named Aquilio. Now, they situation was about a girl that they supposed to have disrespect in the airport. So they got to fighting in LAX on the fucking parking lot at the airport, and it's on video. The 6ix9ine nigga was like, he wasn't even a nigga that really got beat up, but he didn't even jump in the fight. His homeboy sucker punched one of the niggas. It was 2 on damn near 6. It was 2 on 6, and they still got beat up, bro.
He just opened his whole career up for that.
Yeah.
Now see, don't you know? Now think of a smart business move. Usually when a person would try to diss somebody, they'll try to diss somebody big, somebody major, so that person could come back and retaliate. So then you could retaliate back until you could get into their fan base. See, you'll get known dissing this big time motherfucker. Only if this big time motherfucker responds. But look at what this dude did. I told you because he's young. You just said the key word, 21. He's young. This dude opened the invitation for anybody to come fight him. I'm talking about anybody. A bum, a wino, a motherfucking chef, a dishwasher. Any motherfucker to come fight him. It ain't even like nobody who with no big name finna come and fight him. It's like, damn, bro, you got anybody ready to fight you because you said that. It ain't like he just really picked on Snoop Dogg. It ain't like he just really picked on Rap a Lot. It ain't like he really just picked on Gang. He said the most stupidest shit a young person could fucking say. I want anybody to fuck with me.
Yeah,
you know, like for real.
Yeah. And name the tour called Test My Gangster Tour.
Come on, come on. You know how many damn fools in the world? Man, you got people in the world that just ready to do shit. They ain't got no reason to do it. They just ready.
Tell them how you roll. Tell them how like when Boudin used to roll, it's always them niggas in the background you don't know nothing about that's ready to fuck you up.
Man, come on, we got niggas. Yeah, you always got niggas with you like that. That's part of having a crew. You know, some of the niggas is business and some of the niggas ready to kick ass. That's what the crew for. You know, that's what your crew for and shit. And if you gonna sit there and this is what make everybody's life be in danger with your big mouth dumb ass, because you done said that shit. Now these people gotta roll with you and now gotta expect anything to come out the blue. Man, look at all the shit people went through, man. Look at the incident that was a tragedy in T.I.'s life, man. He leaving a place, there was some commotion, then they leave, and his friend end up losing his life. You see what I'm saying? See, don't nobody want that type of shit in your life. You know, you riding around just all out of nowhere. Here comes a motherfucker because somebody with us then got on the motherfucking internet and invited everybody to fuck with us, city to city.
Yep.
Man, goddamn, man, you'll get tired. You be like, goddamn, these motherfuckers just shot at us over here in Louisville. Soon we get over here to goddamn, you know, Florida, these motherfuckers shooting at us. Goddamn, we get back to New York, motherfuckers shooting at us. You'll get tired of that type of shit, man. Because sooner or later, motherfuckers ain't gonna just be shooting on you and kicking you all in your ass and shit. Motherfucker end up beating you to death or end up shooting you until you die. Motherfucker end up dead around this motherfucker, man. Look, dude, he playing a dangerous game. But I guess him and his people want to play that game, man. They just don't know that game will never end.
It's a never-ending game, bro. Dude ain't gonna let us see 30 as a rapper. That ain't happening.
Oh, hell no. Man, he ain't gonna live to see goddamn me 22. Fuck you mean? Like, you give me man 9 years of the shit we talking about doing. You don't get, come on, little bro. Little bro, you cannot give no nigga 9 motherfucking pennies, man, when he doing shit like that with his life like that, man. No, man, you don't just open up your this is your career, man. You wanna, I'm talking about, this is what smart groups used to do. See, I guess they don't do this no more. Before you get out on that road, man, the first thing you want to do is ask God to watch over everybody with you, man, and watch over our families that we leaving behind, right?
Right.
So why in the fuck is one of us sitting here not praying and asking God for his guidance and his savior and his hands and his strength and his love? Somebody saying, God, please send somebody to shoot at us soon we get across that motherfucking line. Man, who's saying it, man? Dude is a stupid man, man. And his friends, they even fucked up, man, to even let him fuck himself up like that, and let alone fuck some of them up too. Bro. Because it ain't always got to be him that get hurt, man. You see what I'm saying? It could be somebody else with you that get hurt.
Bro, I am reading an Instagram.
Man, you know that shit, man.
Look, I'm reading an Instagram post he put up 2 days ago, yesterday. He claimed that he's gonna quit rapping this year. He said he got a poster with a picture of him in New York and said, waiting for somebody to rob me. I'm gonna quit rapping this year. I accomplished everything I dreamed of in 5 months. Some of this shit gotta be publicity.
There's a lot of money in controversy.
I can't buy this shit. I can't really buy this shit being reality. I can't do it. Cause bro, I know niggas that did that shit in the 90s when we didn't have camera phones and shit. And when niggas show up, niggas get hurt. Niggas really get hurt. For real. Talking to one nigga.
I know he ain't show up in no motherfucking Houston and rap a lot of people looking for you. I know that much. Man, I ain't gonna even go too far about what the fuck, how they get down, but I know they ain't having that. If you said you saw rap a lot of motherfuckers on some live interview saying we looking for this motherfucker and he was supposed to be there and he didn't show up, no, he didn't show up. And it really going down and he knows not to shut up. Somebody told him, man, don't show up, man. Don't play with your life like it ain't real, man. You know. It ain't gonna happen like you think, man.
I'm telling you, bro.
And folks gonna tear his ass up in Houston for real.
Oh yeah. I'm talking about, bro, dude, and never leave it.
No, and Lord forbid if he come down here, all of these crazy motherfuckers in Memphis, man, come on, man. I hope a damn fool don't come here to Memphis with that type of mentality, talking about, you know, what you want somebody to do to you. Lord Jesus, man, it ain't gonna be right for that man. So, dude, he needs to quit rapping. He might as well just go and quit, man, because that's a nightmare, man. That's bound to happen. That's a nightmare. It's like I'm waiting for you to tell me, man, somebody, you know, did some crazy shit to him. But man, shit, that's what comes with that shit though, man. You live for that shit though, that's what's gonna happen. You know, you live for beefing and all that shit coming, man. And it ain't got no name on it, and it ain't no made the best crew win, man, because, man, anybody could get fucked up behind that shit, man. Anybody. And it's just too extreme, man, and that ain't no shit, man. That ain't no shit I'm on, man. You know, boy, them niggas, man, you know, the niggas gonna handle it, man, like a nigga used to do it, man, in the old school. Let's see which one lyrically inclined. That's what I be trying to see. But see, I don't see the people that I got.
He lyrically not good. He's not lyrically good to me. He's not even good to me. I wouldn't listen to that shit.
Back like when we started the live show off with, like I said, I wouldn't want to see Jeezy or T.I. go against no motherfucking Gucci to see who no best is, because we all know, the world knows, and they should know. Chip should just look at it like, man, this dude, you know what I'm saying? That dude good, and you know, people like dude, and okay, you know, people gonna have their fans, that's cool. But the platform T.I. on, man, is way bigger, and he know it, and you know, man, that man incredible with words, man, and there's nothing else to say about that. You know what I'm saying? Jeezy, incredible with words. Ain't shit else to say about that. You know, man, I can't say the same about Gucci, man. Dude, just cool, man. He a rich ass nigga, man. The man look fly as fuck, man. You know, okay, that's cool. I ain't got nothing against dude that's being a man and being a person, man. You know, it's okay. But further, this hip hop, he ain't part of that motherfucking list of my heroes, man. You know what I'm talking about? He ain't on that list with them. You know, and I can't put him there, man. He got to earn himself to be on there because he's, like I said, I'm a rapper as well as a rap fan. I'm a fan of rap. You got to make yourself be there. Andre 3000 and Big Boy, they earned themselves right there. Luda even earned himself to be right here on the list of hitters. You know what I'm talking about? Because that dude be going in, man. That dude goes fucking in. See, I have to give him his props. I can't take shit from nobody like that.
I think Andre is the only motherfucker to not do a solo album and still be respected as one of the best MCs by himself.
Hey man, come on, man. And you know I do not like dude worth a damn, but I love him as fucking death. You see what I'm saying? You know, he's like, you know, like the way he's dressed and shit and the way he be, I'll be like, man, that's some weird, crazy shit, but it make you say, man, that's unique and it works well for him, and that's him. I shouldn't expect to see nobody trying to copy out him. That's his shit, and it just fit him, man. And I respect him like a man, man. He's cold, man. Music cold as fuck. That's just it, you know. You know, it ain't got to be about me hanging out with him. I want to be his best friend and all that old shit, man. I admire the man music, man. And he said it like it is. You know, I don't even never have to see him. I can be blind. And if I hear that song, I'll be like, God damn it, somebody help me get this dance floor where I can cut a few moves or something. God damn it. I can't see who's singing it, motherfucker, but it sounds good. You feel me? So that's what I'm saying, man. A lot of this shit I hear, man, you know, I don't know them brothers. I don't know them to be calling them all out their name and shit. That's what a lot of niggas get out of point and out of character with, man. You be calling them nigga all out his name and all that old shit, man, because that's neither here nor there. But at the same time, you know, I'm critiquing the music, and the nigga shouldn't never have nothing to say about that, because, you know, that's what you should want. You should want to know how people feel about your music, and you shouldn't want to hear everybody say yeah, because the few people that you hear say no, that should make you try harder and make them be down with you. You're trying to please the fans, right? So if you got certain people that ain't agreeing, you got to try to figure out, well, damn, how can I get their motherfucking attention? What can I do to make them want to be down just like my other fans that's down? See, that's what it's all about, man. It ain't about, man, you know, motherfuckers trying to get all on the websites and go against the fans. Like, man, come on, can you see Kobe Bryant and LeBron them dribbling the ball, and every time the commentators say, like, man, Kobe and LeBron having a messed up night tonight, man. They gonna go into the table and smack the shit out of them. Then they gonna go smack them, let them focus on what the fuck they want to say.
Get your ass up there, you do better. You stop this. You know what I mean?
Man, ain't it though? And you see, and when Michael Jordan talking that shit with Spike Lee, he like, nigga, when I go down here and knock the street, when I point over there at you, motherfucker, you know who I'm talking about, and you know what I'm doing here. You know what I'm saying? And every time Mike miss a shot, Spike right there to let him know, hey, nigga, you know I paid all this money for these season tickets, nigga, to let you know what I'm talking about over here. You know what I'm saying?
Kobe said, boo. Kobe said,
good friends.
Kobe said, booze used to motivate the fuck out of him. He loved playing on the road.
Yeah. Man, come on, man. You can't get mad and just say, man, look, man, soon these motherfuckers come out, man, I'm going to have a hit squad outside to murder all the goddamn fans when they walk out these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Man, you can't think like that, man. Get your stupid out the gutter, man, and be able to take some constructive criticism, man, and let that shit make you stronger and keep going, man. And you know what I'm talking about? Because I can. You remember when I was telling you, I said, man, when UGK first came out, I used to love Pimp C so much, but he used to be going in, and Bun B be going in, but it'd be like Pimp C the hardest, like, man, all of a sudden, man, shit, man, it's like Pimp C still hard, but Bun B started eating niggas. What? Man, I was like, God damn. Because see, they just show you practice makes perfect. It's like he ain't sit back and start saying like, damn, I'm sick of all the fans being like they love Pimp the most. Man, I'm gonna make their ass feel me too. I'm a part of this group. So I ain't gonna give it 50, I'm gonna give it 100.
Let me make sure I say the
and see, that's what I'm.
Let me make sure I say the right words. The man said pro-smoke, pro-choke, anti-broke, conservative liberal, left-wing swinging, right-wing hanging, and criminal court is civil. In the middle of reality, I solve mysteries riddle, knocking over fat cats and getting my dog some bits and kibbles. On no pass, I scribble, write rippers that'll make you think. Snap so hard it'll break your synchronicity. Fuck you, take a trick and take a blank and poof. We disappeared to a trout of doja. Cloud composures all night like Folgers. But bitch, I tried to told you. That's Bun.
Who said that?
Bun.
That's who?
Bun B.
Bun.
that's how much so that's how so much better he's gotten since they started. Cause you remember how he started, he had that little whack ass flow that hey, nobody punk, remember that shit?
You know something? He was just that's what he was doing, look, bro. That's what he was doing then. He was just rapping. He was just rapping to the moment. But guess what he did once he started really feeling it and started loving it? He started enjoying the motherfucking moment. It's like it just come out like motherfucking cake, man. It's like he finally found out what the fuck. He found out the right type of icing to put on his cake, man. He found out, and he showed the motherfucker that. And see, that's what I like. You know, I don't like the the negative vibe and all of those shit. Cause see, I ain't never see that from him. Every time I see him, man, humble, man, the man, you know, ready to go down, man, fight to round 30, man, get down and dirty. That was him. You know, now you hear these niggas, man, they too busy arguing with the fans and shit and arguing with motherfuckers. Man, what the fuck? We don't do that, nigga. You show your skills, nigga. You prove whether you right or wrong, nigga, when you go back in the studio and come up with some old heat like LL used to do.
Right.
And they didn't want to wait and talk shit to the mic and shit, man, and tell no more what he gonna do to a nigga in the ring and shit, man. And I can't wait to hit your head with a chair, all that Hulk Hogan acting ass shit. He went with all that shit. Stone Cool D did some shit behind his ass. He was back on his ass like back pockets, man. He was on that man ass the very next day like back pockets, man, letting them know, man. You know, we ain't finna be arguing about this shit, man. We finna let this motherfucker talent and this knowledge and this motherfucking skill that this art design, we're gonna let this shit show.
Right.
We're gonna let it be shown. And did you think Cool D slowed up because the Prince of Rap front profile was on the trial? And how you like me now, Paul? You know what I'm saying? Because he was saying that man came back with some L's for LLA. Man, had my stepmama singing that shit around the house. My stepmama sang that shit around the house. My daddy, you know, legacy. So old, man. Man, Lord, listen, late lethargic, man. I'm talking about just going off on the man ass, showing, nigga, I'm very talented and I'm very intelligent, nigga. This rap game is for me. See, it's for people who got words, right? If you got wordplay, and that's what's missing. If the wordplay leaves, baby, the soul gone. The soul gone from it. Ain't no more soul, nigga. You know, but it's still here because, like I said, I ain't got a chance to hear Jay-Z new shit yet, but I done heard it when I heard people be inspired by it. Then I've heard a lot of the new school rappers, you know, some of the new younger guys and shit. I've been looking at some of their interviews because, like I said, some of them I really like, you know, they really be going in and I can feel them. Like some of the little dudes over there in Louisiana. I'm going to tell you that other dude that said some people don't be wanting no smoke and shit. Man, that little dude there can get on the hit list. He can be part of the hit list just if he fucking wants. He can just walk up and say, nigga, let me on the goddamn hit list spot, though. Come on, get your little badass over there. But that young
nigga, man, I was telling Kenny, man, let your young dude, man, he gonna crash out because he's doing stupid shit. Man, he can't be beating up. He can't be beating. You can't be beating your girl up in public and shit. Like, if you gonna do the shit, you know, keep that shit between you and her, but don't do that shit on camera. Like right now, but ain't nobody really thinking about that shit. They like, cause he got off on that shit. He got off, so he getting second chance after second chance, bro. The nigga was on probation and beat that and got that thrown out. So now I think he got like 10 years probation or some shit, I believe. I don't know, but right now, man, he you know, he done got away with the murder shit. He getting away with too much shit. But it's only a matter of time for he fuck around at these shows and, you know, fuck around, do the wrong thing, you know.
And you know something, bro? And don't nobody want to take heed from looking at other people. Like, you know, don't nobody want to call themselves a dummy, but that saying is really true. You can learn a lot from a motherfucking dummy. Because look at all the dummies who done had the success and had things going their way, or even had a door open for them to go right on through and live successfully smooth career and have it going on. But they let, you know, going to jail and all type of, you know, feuds with the law and all them run-ins with the law fuck up a whole motherfucking career. A lot of people, see, you know what I'm talking about? And see, I ain't just gonna call niggas name because see, I'll speak on me myself. You know what I'm talking about? Motherfucker, what happened, Gold? What happened, Gold? Going to jail, nigga. Going to jail, can't stay out of that motherfucker. You know, somebody, can I stay out of jail, nigga? What's going on that? No, I'm still on motherfucking papers. I'm still, you know, dealing with jail shit. You know, so a lot of motherfuckers need to realize that them young niggas, man, like, that shit is just a setup. You know, all that money and all of that motherfucking publicity and all of that, you know, that light, you know, being in that limelight like that, man, that shit come with all that shit. And motherfucker ain't gonna see it until, man, it's right there, your career right there at the edge.
That black nigga got caught up like that, you know, playing around on the internet, live and shit. Like what I look like, I'm live right now, and niggas cooking up dope in the crib, and I'm like on YouTube, and the camera right here, and the police open up, and I'm like, shit, the fuck? I'm like, nigga, you was doing this shit online, man, like you made yourself accessible to go to jail.
I wish motherfuckers could actually just really feel how a person feel when they going through shit, like you know, not to, you know, glorify what Stu went through, but just to ask the man, how is you feeling, man? Just to know, not only is your career could be erased, but man, your freedom. You feel me? Man, that ain't no motherfucking good feeling at all. So, you know, sometimes if a motherfucker could get next to people who've really been down them roads like that and ask them, man, you know, like what's going on, and you know, shed some light to me or something, man, they'll see, man, look, man, that's gonna be the worst time of your motherfucking life when you get fucked up like that. You know, to be in all this bullshit. Like that shit with dude right there, the little young cat you talking about, man, I don't even know the man, but man, at the same time, little bro, soon as something go down, he just don't know how to put all that heat on him. Any of his little partners do something to somebody somewhere else, and the folks get killed, or little kids get killed, or little crazy shit like that, man, they'll be talking about, man, giving dude as the death penalty. And the only thing he'll be thinking is, man, I brung this shit on my motherfucking self, man. I brung it on myself. You know, that shit gonna be crazy, man. But them niggas got a lot of money, man. The game is wide open, man. Them niggas making a lot of money, man. I don't see who the fuck could be beefing with each other, man. I was running the board making, man.
Man, say that one more time. How niggas gonna beef with all the money they making?
Man, I'm talking about they really making, and it's like all of them making good money. You know what I'm saying? Because shit, I see them looking good. You know what I'm talking about? You know, niggas that ain't doing well, baby, they don't look too good.
You see what the money bag nigga, he start doing shit and everybody want to be with him. He like, man, let's make peace. Let's get this shit right. So he go back and get everybody he used to be cool with. He cool with him now. That's real. Like what we still can't be sitting up.
You know why? I can listen to his motherfucking lyrics and tell he got a sensible way of thinking about himself.
Yeah.
See? When you ain't got a simple way of thinking about yourself, you can let any type of shit crash you out and gas you up. He ain't the type of person that live in his own head. It ain't no 40 and 50 motherfuckers living in his head. See, you can't control his mind. See, and that's a beautiful thing. See, when you still got your own mind, little bro, you're doing something. You okay. But when you got a bunch of motherfuckers sitting there still trying to make you create trouble and corrupt shit, you ain't gonna see shit but corruption. That's all you gonna see amongst you and them same people who keeping you with that shit. See, he got rid of the people who don't want to see peace so he can bring peace to the table. And that's just all it's gonna do. It's just gonna create a bunch of money and gonna make it too hard for ignorant motherfuckers to get anywhere near that peaceful squad.
Yeah.
I could see it going down. You know, I could see it going down.
And with that, like I said, if you can get it that way, everybody start paying attention to the city. Can't nobody pay attention to the city when everybody at each other.
Go back to Yo Gotti being the business-minded person that he is. You have to think outside the box. You can't just think like a rapper, or just like just a solo artist always. He's thinking on a CEO level. I got to think love. I got to think peace. Because how can he have a big company and invite the world to enjoy this entertainment that he's about to present to the world if he's running around with hate on his mind all day long and not trying to put together some type of form of peace? Because that's what music's supposed to bring, peace.
Because I ain't gonna look, we can go deep into it, but let's just say this. The OG Boo Dirty coming out at that man's birthday bash was something serious because they had some real fucking personal shit that went down. So for him to come out like, damn, that shit made everybody like, wow, what? And then DJ Paul too?
You know what that's showing you? They're showing you, put up your motherfucking silly ass second grade shit that I'm gonna get you back shit. Put all that shit up. Let's sit down and make some music, because these people, the fans, ain't going nowhere. We will. We'll be dead and gone. You'll be dead, or I'll be dead, or you'll be in jail, or I'll be in jail. The fans are still sitting there waiting on music and shit. They don't care nothing about all that shit. And that makes them even happier when they see that. Just like they be happy when they see the beefing, because really, they don't care nothing about the beefing part. They just still being entertained because you motherfuckers is doing it.
I say that shit on YouTube all the time. Niggas don't listen to me. I said, don't nobody give a fuck about your facts or anything. It's all about, nigga, when you disappear, well, who the next YouTube we can watch? They don't give a fuck about that.
That's it. No, that's it. That's it. That's it. You don't hear the fans screaming free no motherfucker. It be other rappers and their friends saying free that person that's live. So the fans wait on it. When he come out, we'll be back on his dick. You know.
So people don't know. Quiet as kept when Boosie was in jail. Who was making all that noise in Louisiana? Kevin Gates. You see what I'm saying? See how it works?
Yeah.
Don't nobody like thinking like, damn, when Boosie get home. Now niggas was like, Boosie come home, but we still fucking with Gates, nigga. We ain't gonna stop listening to the nigga because you came out.
You ain't gonna stop listening to nobody. These people are stop on nothing that they've been on. But like I said, to let people they try hard, but they try hard. I was telling Marcus, I said, this funny. Down south doing all of this, you know, cocky shit. But every time they have the best rapper of the year, who come get it? People like Kendrick Lamar or Drake. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? See, that ought to show you something. That ought to show you something. That go to the big pictures. You know, damn all this monkey ass shit these folks doing, they still ain't getting that trophy there. You ain't getting that one.
Nah, you ain't got that one since Biggie.
Nah, you ain't getting that trophy.
You know what I'm talking about? You ain't got that since Biggie got it. When he was like, Brooklyn, we did it. Can't get that no more.
See?
No, not no more.
No, you know what I'm saying? I think Eminem didn't grab it. But see, you ain't gonna see people like Gucci grab it. You ain't gonna see him never grab that, you know? And I ain't gonna say he never can, because like I said, we seen how Bun B elevated, you feel me?
Yeah, Gucci has elevated a lot. I ain't gonna front. Like, he got a lot of good shit.
And then he might have, but see, I just don't listen to him because, you know, his time to elevate with me, he didn't do it quick enough. So I can't keep waiting on no motherfucker all goddamn lifetime and shit, man. You know, no, you just one of them MCs that just ain't one of my boys. You know, and there was a lot of them like that. Like Curtis Blow was never my boy. I never liked the shit Curtis Blow ever rapped. I didn't like his voice. His style was so dead. It seemed like, I don't know. Yeah, I did not like Curtis Blow for nothing in the world. And I'm gonna tell you another nigga I did not like. I hated that nigga who sang. I'm honest, I hated Melly Mel to death. I hated that "Don't Push Me" because I'm close to the edge. I felt like he was trying to make me understand him, and I was like, "Motherfucker, you can't tell me what to do."
That's Grandmaster Flash. You know what I'm saying? You think about
just what I meant. That motherfucker.
Looking at ass
nigga. Lord forgive me, man, he's a real nigga. He's a real nigga. I just didn't like him because he was just too rough. And I'm gonna tell you another
with the baseball bat.
Chris. Boogie Down Production. Man, I didn't like him, man.
You ain't like Harris, what?
And it, you know, the cockiness. Yeah, he was too cocky, man. And it was like he was too upset to me, and it's like that same dude that said, "Don't push because I'm close to the edge."
Nigga, you know, like I did a lot of hip hop research around the time I was 23. Started doing security. I was able to sit down and listen to a lot of niggas. Just listening, catching up on GL kind of story about G's rapping a lot of shit. Because around that time, that album came out. So I got a chance to listen to like everything niggas was doing. So I know the catalogs, you know, the fucking Don't Sweat the Technique albums and all that shit with that jazz sample shit. I got into all that shit. KRS-One, that Boogie Down Bronx shit was like, that shit was crazy. That shit was dope. That shit was dope. I don't know how you didn't like it.
Yeah, you know, like I said, it was good. We all jammed to it in the hood because, like I said, you know, everybody was inclined to rap at that time. But it was like certain of them MCs, you know, I couldn't just make myself grasp them. You know, even though, you know, you jam to them and you know the words because niggas play them every day. And every time we have a dance at the school or nigga have a little block party going on or anytime nigga bring out the LL Cool J radio, that's what we doing. You know, we playing all of them people. You know, Stetson Sonny, you know, like Cool G Rapsy, he took me by storm, you know, when I first heard him. And like I said, Steady Being Tad Money, and Biz Marquis was my boy. You know, and a lot of my friends couldn't, you know, give him. They were like, oh, man, damn, man, let's go on, hurry up and put, like, you know, that's who Greg Boy was, BDP. Him and Stacy and Big D and Al Capone, them, all of them, you know, they was mostly, you know, they was really grooving them type of niggas. They had a little thing going, like, a little click going, and they little click. You know, Stacy, man, they had a little click. It was with Al Capone, man. They jam them type of hip hop niggas. Really, all the hip hop.
You know, we need to do a live where you can explain the Memphis rap history like it needs to be explained to 100% science. Because people want to know that.
Man, I see, nigga, guess what I seen? Nigga, I seen the motherfucking Gangsta Pass store, and I was like, nigga, I'm the gangsta running around the goddamn house. I was like, man, but that's my boy. Hey, that's my boy, man. That's my boy. I love that nigga to death. He know what's up, man. I'm talking off the top. And it's like just to look at the history of it and seeing him and Pretty Tony and shit, man, kicking it out there in Compton there because they went out there to see Easy, man, and shit. And I was like, man, that's some real life, you know, like legendary shit, like going down right here. And they were talking about how to get up, you know, did Pretty Tony put that out, you know, MC Hammer kind of did a little eating with his faggot ass.
No, he ain't kind of do shit. He stole that shit. And the gangster walked too. Yeah. Somebody in the chat room said this Goldie. Somebody in the chat room. Hey, look, somebody said in the chat room, this Goldie from the Give Me Some dungeon. Tell them who you are.
Hey man, tell them nigga. Most definitely.
Yeah, tell this the concentration camp Goldie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure, man.
This the one, man.
Tell them to give me some dungeon, nigga, Goldie.
Yeah, tell first 5 bullets pop, now it's getting drastic, bro. That shit.
Yeah, nigga. Tell them on that motherfucking, that bulletproof production over there with SMK Gold, nigga. Tell them on that backyard posse with Homicide and nigga 9 Gold, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Tell them on that motherfucking Gold. They used to roll around with DJ Turk, nigga. That Gold, nigga.
Lock them in the trunk, nigga. Yeah, he said word.
I said, what's up, man? You know. Now, mama always be, man, trying to go live, man, and holler about this hip-hop, man, because that's what time it is, man. You know, that's something we love, man. Our city loves it. And, man, there's no way around it because this is all we thought of doing. You know, from being children, man, coming up, man, just grabbing them, man, and battling and rapping it. Nigga, that's all we know.
Hey, but look, before we go, check this out. Cause niggas, I argue with niggas about this about what 6, 7, 8 months ago. Who made the No More Pain beat off Pac All Eyes on Me?
Man, the last word was SMK did that, and Monte got a hold to it. SMK get a lot of props for that.
Yeah, SMK. So, and I don't know if you want to put the word out there. Who taught a lot of these producers coming up from Squeaky to Paul? Let's just like we ain't gonna say like taught him, but he, you know, was always around him and shit, like, you know, sharing some light and shit on the things that he knew because he was more advanced with it, with a lot of the, you know, the equipment and shit.
And you know, he played a good role in that, man, helping us out here, man, from the DJs, nigga, to the MCs, man. You know what I'm talking about? Trying to like let us, you know how to be, because we was young with it down here. We young as a motherfucker. The only thing we know is we want to rap. He trying to put some motherfucking, put some, some foundation into your motherfucking career,
Some styling and profiling
in it, man. Let you know how you supposed to be, yeah, man.
Some styling and profiling, limousine riding, jet flying shit.
No, not that big slut shit, man. We talking about this shit, man, that once you get the money, like, see you laughing and bullshitting, bro. We talking about, like, when you get the money, he was trying to, I'm trying to be real, because just in case he get back to him, he'll know exactly what I said. See, this is what I said.
Right.
He wanted a nigga, but when you get that money and you get in that position and in that limelight, to where your mind won't be fucked up, where you'll lose it all.
Yeah.
If you have some type of, foundation and, some type of standard about yourself, you'll know how to accept all of that at one time. Because that shit ain't something easy to grasp, nigga. One day you broke as a motherfucker, and the next day you got $2-3 $1 million, man. Motherfuckers be running around like a chicken with their head cut off.
Yeah.
Motherfucker don't know what to do. Motherfucker just start doing shit. But if you got some humbleness about yourself and some type of people in your background that's you and guiding you, letting you know, like, hey, this is what you look out for. Because not only was the man, more advanced than us at that time, see, he came from the Mecca. He come from New York, where the shit is right there in his face. So why wouldn't we take heed to what this brother's saying? You dig what I'm saying? Instead of being rebellious like we were, because we were like, man, we don't want to listen to nobody. You know what I'm talking about? That shit there, man, we ain't listening to no niggas, man. Or some of us, hey, we'll listen until we get to what we gonna get, and then we'll just dish him off to the side. Which ain't no cool thing, period, because the man really came and was sitting here, man, to do a lot to help us, and he really did. And then it's fucked up. He don't get a lot of props, but then, my mouth big as a motherfucker. I'll give him his props all motherfucking day life, man. I'm talking about, like, for real, man. The God come back. Let it be known who the man is to me, man. And when I talk to him, that's what I tell him every time we talk, man. We talk like, a couple hours sometime when we talk, and that's just how it is. And we got plans on doing shit together, and it's gonna go down, because he got a lot of ideas, man, and he's still doing shit and still pushing, man. He's still that same SMK, man, that same humble person. See, that's crazy. He done been the same way. Now look at all the formations that we done been through, some of us, and a lot of the ups and downs and shit like that, and a lot of change of characters in us and all that shit, Yeah, but he's still the same. I promise. If you talk to him, man, that dude's still humble and the same person, man, the same calm demeanor. I don't think the man got to me. I don't think he know how to get loud unless you give him a mic. You know what I'm saying?
That's how Happy. Happy was just a quiet nigga. He just wanted to make music.
Man, happy is happy. That nigga, he wake up, see that nigga, he wake over his eyes smiling and shit, man. What the fuck so funny? Happy always is happy. I'm talking about when he mad, he got a smile on his face, so you never know when he ain't.
Look, I know Sean probably gonna hear this shit. Nigga Sean be looking mean when he smile.
Hey, man. Make sure the motherfucking the dog gets in the yard that don't say shit, but then let you know not to go in the yard. That dog right there. Look, man, the motherfucker already be mad. Man, but then I hope we cleared up. I hope we cleared up a lot of shit about that trap shit, man. And Tip, man, if any of his people listening, man, please, Tip, man, don't let no nigga like that, man, get you out your spot, man.
Right.
Cause dude, like it might be elevated. I don't see no nigga, man, that elevate, man.
So for the record, we're gonna recap just in case they just catch the end and catch the beginning.
That's
right?
groundbreaking, man.
So look, we're gonna recap real quick before we go. For the record, the word trap is owned by Nino from Ghetto Mafia. That's facts. But the idea of dope music, or trap as you call dope music, or selling drugs, that goes to Ice Cube as Dope Man. That's 86. And who elevated it in rap, that's 1990, 91, 92, UGK. and that's Pimp C and Bun B for the record. So whoever got some facts, not just for the record, whoever got some facts, because T.I. wasn't rapping in 91, 92, and neither was Gucci. But if anybody in Atlanta got some facts, because I seen a documentary about Techwood. So I know niggas was selling drugs in Atlanta, but they weren't rapping about it. And if they were, we don't know who they are, because Atlanta themselves say Kilo G, but that wasn't 91, 92. So bring the facts of whoever in Atlanta put Atlanta on the map for us, dope boy music or drug music, before UGK and Ice Cube, you got an argument. Until then, both of these niggas is wrong. But for the record, T.I. is a better artist than Gucci. I know Gucci today is a prominent artist because he's gotten better. It's just kind of like Jeezy, to me, got better since the first album. You feel me?
I'm gonna check him out. Yeah, I'm gonna check him out. You know, you put it out there like that, because usually when you say somebody then got better, like we noticed Bun B got better, you know, I'm gonna check it out. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna just, you know, say he ain't. You know what I'm saying? If he has, see, I just ain't checked him out. But I was like,
standing up, I'm standing tall in your bitch. Yeah, I fuck with Gucci though. Yeah, I fuck with Gucci. Yeah, because before we go, I thought I'd let you know there's a long list of niggas that Gucci, he might not sign them, but he gave them attention. He put them on. Like, nigga wouldn't know who Nicki was if it wasn't for Gucci. Nigga wouldn't know who Migos were, or Pee Wee Longway, or Waka. None of these niggas if it wasn't for Gucci. Your phone breaking up. Say it again. Hold on. Say it again. Your phone breaking up. Say it again.
Salute to that. I would like salute to that. I said I was like salute to that. You know? Okay. I had seen that on the documentary. I was like, that's real. He reached back and, you know, got some niggas out, got some niggas come up. I'm like, that's real.
Yeah. He even put a lot of niggas, you know, got Dolph too, by the way, and Dolph from here, so that mean a lot, you know what I mean? And he still fuck with Dolph, you know what I'm saying? Now, you know what I mean?
You tell them niggas around there in Atlanta, man, y'all niggas sleeping on my boy Field Mob, man. You know what I'm talking about? You know, man, Field Mob, y'all niggas come back out, man. I miss y'all niggas too, man.
They supposed to be signed with T-Pain, man. T-Pain bullshit, man. He got them niggas on his new album, I think.
Oh, he didn't want to just go and drop them.
Man, you know,
because them niggas nice.
They be bullshit. Them Field Mob niggas were nice, though. Real nice. Them niggas got two classic albums to me.
Hey,
and they weren't from Atlanta. They were from Albany, Georgia.
Yeah, them niggas like a threat, man. They a lyrical threat and they comedians. They funny.
Well, some dude got to be from Memphis. He said a nigga in the chat room said Atlanta ran with the phrase high capping and act like we didn't make that shit up, because now they saying camping. Stop all that camping shit. You see what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah.
He said they run with a lot of phrases, bro. And we ain't hate. We just keeping it real. Tell them niggas stop hating, because I'm gonna say it. The only rapper I know from Georgia that came back and said, man, I'm gonna fuck with the niggas that inspired me. Who was that? Pastor Troy.
Yeah, because he couldn't lie. Like, man, I'm talking about, you know, Memphis had so many, you know, Paul them had so many, you know, tapes coming out. You know, niggas had so much shit. The underground eating that shit up. They can't lie like they weren't eating that shit up, man.
Your phone breaking up.
Who them folks was? You know, they knew who them people was, man.
I want to show. I'm sharing my screen, right, so they can see. Say, Mr. Man, look, bro, I got shit in this motherfucking computer, bro. That's actually tapes. You see this shit?
Yeah.
It's the original Looking for the Chore. When last time you heard that, Goldi? It's the original Looking for the Chore.
I was thinking about that song the other day.
That's the original one.
You know, I mean, always thinking of, nigga, you gotta be crazy, nigga. Tennis just seeing some of the most crazy and cold shit, nigga, in life. You know that?
Nigga, that's the original from 1992. The original one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know niggas are killed to have that. Niggas are killed to have that. You know, he say he got him too. Fucking right. I'm holding on to shit like that. I ain't never getting rid of that shit. What's up, Simply Beautiful? Hey, she said, hey, big, hey. Yeah. But yeah, I'm finna who all in the chat room, man? Let's shout out, man. You know, it's man, you got Angel. I think a lot of these people not here. But it's like a lot of people be sitting on here. There's 19 people watching, but they act like they don't want to talk. So we got Simply Beautiful in here now. We got Mr. Man. He here, Goldi. It's a girl named Goldi from Detroit. Listen, bro, I thought this person was a dude until she said, no, I'm a woman. Because she spelled her with an I. Hey, Goldi, I love all the Goldis, even the lady Goldis. Hey, Goldi. Yeah, because I found out, I said, yo, because we were emailing about information when I was doing research or whatever. And she was like, oh, I'm a lady. I said, you are? She said, yeah. Yeah, she cool people. She you know, married woman, good lady. She from Detroit. I think from Detroit. I don't want to say Detroit. I think Michigan or Detroit, one of the two. But we got Daryl Caesar from Chicago, Tony Robinson in here, Felicia, Queen Kales. What up? You said you got somebody named Tony Robinson. Yeah. You see Tony Robinson in the chat room with you? Yeah. Is Tony Robinson? Where you from? Said, what's up? Tell him King Goldi said, what's up, man? Is that Tony Robinson from Arkansas? Is that Tony Robinson from Arkansas? You from Arkansas, Tony? Let's see. What's up, Margaret? Margaret in the building. She do tattoos and shit. Let's see. Man, that ain't Tony Robinson with the Robinson boys, is it? Let me see. Yeah, because I know that Tony, yeah, that is in there, Tony Robinson. That's him, man. Tell that nigga I said, what's up, man? Ask him what's up. I can't see his face, so I don't know. It's just a name of it. I just know it's kind of odd because he said something about the 3-6 Mafia. He said, yeah, West Memphis. This the Robinson boy. Fucking right. What's up, Tony? Yeah, that's it. He said West Memphis. Tell that nigga to give me his number, man. Tell that man what's up, man. Tell that nigga I'm taking off my coat, clearing my throat now, nigga. Fuck going on. Hey, nigga. What's up, nigga? Man, hey, nigga. Hey, look. What's up, Tony? Hey, look. Hit me in my email because we can't give out numbers and shit on the airway. Niggas will see this shit. Hey, look, Tony Robinson. Hit me in that email. I'm gonna get Goldi your number, and I'm gonna give you Goldi number rather. Hit me in my email, bro. Fuck right. Nigga, the Robinson boy. Nigga, don't forget about look. Right here, nigga. I don't want to give it. You want me to give it out on the air? You don't give a fuck? You don't want to man, tell me when we tripping about no shit like that. My number 623 nigga 8189 nigga. Anybody call me, nigga. Area code 901. We talk anytime, any day. I got no problem. Let me make sure you got it right. Let me make sure you got it right. 901-623-8189. And you get the plan, and it better not be the wrong nigga playing. Better not be the wrong nigga playing game. You gonna get hurt. I tell you that, but. Hey, look what this nigga. Hey, you know how me and him met? Man, this nigga came. Look, I guess he seen me somewhere. That nigga seen me at a store. Said, "Nigga, you be with the concentration camp. Nigga, I'm finna get you in the studio." Man, if I ain't bullshit, I'm looking at him like, man, I ain't never seen him in my life. I'm like, man, what this nigga is? Me and this nigga go over the the studio. Nigga laid it down. Man, this nigga, when I tell you. That nigga got it going on. Tony, boy, what's up, boy? What's up with him? Oh, yeah. Hey, but look, you ain't got to email me. Look, 901. Look, 901-623-8189. He said, call me. He don't give a fuck. You know, you got how many numbers? You got about 3-4 of them over. Man. Tell that nigga, man, I've been thinking about him. Nigga, tell him I've been writing some new shit. And that's the first, I was thinking about this nigga like, man, wonder what the fuck Tony is. What the fuck Tony at, man? Hey, you still in the game? Yeah, Happy made that beat. He said who made the I Like To beat. Somebody asked in the chat room who made the I Like To, but I said Happy. Yeah, tell him Happy did that beat. The same nigga that did the How You Do That there. Yeah, he made the How You Do That. He made that. He made the How You Do That there. He made Solitaire. He made a lot of shit. Tell him he the one made Young Bleed whole album from No Limit. Yeah, he the one made Young Bleed whole album. On a keyboard. At that. Fucking right. With a keyboard. He did the Young Bleed whole album with a keyboard.
All keyboard and had bleed shit banging, man.
Yeah, it happened.
Yeah. I got so much songs. I got so many songs from Habit, man. Lord, I got so many songs from Habit. What Tony? Ask Tony what he want to do, man. What we got to do, man.
I hope he got it though. He said, I know the Robinson boy, but I think you got me confused with another Tony. Okay. Whoa. He said he know other Robinson boy, but I think he got him confused with another Tony. But that's not the Tony Robinson there.
How you feel?